So today I'm going to be showing you how to do this makeup and hair and my outfit and everything like that. This look is inspired by those people who break up and you know you'll be crying and stuff, and then you want to get back out there, back out into the real world. You want to get out of your room, stop eating Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and you want to go back in the world and be like, yeah, here I come, I look hotter than ever before. Like, do you ever get that you'll break up with someone and then you're like, that's it, I'm going to look 10 times better than I ever did with them? This look has a lot of hints and tricks and stuff if you've been crying the night before and you know your eyes are puffy and stuff, and how to get rid of them and how to conceal. So if you want to see how I did this makeup and hair and outfit, then stay tuned and I'll show you right now. I just woke up out of bed and I haven't been crying. I was contemplating whether to cut an onion and see if I can make myself cry for this video, but couldn't find an onion. So even though I haven't been crying, I do still have a little bit of puffy eyes from waking up and seeing sunlight. It burns. And so an easy way to get rid of puffy eyes, if you're like me, I know when I cry, the second I start crying, my eyes like little puffer fishes. They're horrible. They puff up and then everything goes red and then like it's just nasty and disgusting. I'm a really bad crier. I'm the most ugliest crier there ever was. The easiest way I find to get rid of any puffiness is get a spoon, a metal spoon like this, a little plastic container, fill it with really cold water and put ice in it, and just make your spoon sit in there for about 5 minutes, and then you get your spoon out and you just press it under here, and it'll kind of just cool down the eye area and help reduce puffiness. There's no instant way I found to get rid of puffiness, but this is very effective and it also feels really nice and cold against your skin. We're going out to face the world. We want to make ourselves feel better. We want to, you know, try not to feel as sad as we're feeling when we're crying or whatever we're sad about. We want to make ourselves feel a lot better. So a great way to start is by putting music on that, you know, is uplifting and makes you feel good. Stop with all the sad songs, they're not going to help. Also, I like to find that a scented candle also helps make me feel better. It just smells so nice in my room right now. This one that I'm using is probably my favourite candle of all time. It's Vanilla Caramel by Peter Alexandra, and it smells amazing. Get a nice bubble bath, go get a nice hot shower, you know, do what makes you feel good, and then come back and we're going to start with your face. I like to do is, and I do this every morning whether I've been crying or not, this is part of my face routine, is I like to mist my face with this, and this is from the Body Shop, and it's Vitamin E Instant Refreshing Moisturizer Boosting Spray, and it's got rose water in it as well. I also like to spray it on my neck as well, just to hydrate my neck, and then I use the moisturizer that goes with it, also from the Body Shop. Also apply a under eye cream. I don't wear an under eye cream through the day because, I don't know, some of my under eye cream I'll wear them at night and they'll be fine, but if I wear them through the day then it emphasizes the puffiness because of the oils or something in them. I don't know, does anyone else have that problem? Like if you wear it under makeup, it just makes it look worse under your eyes. Okay, so makeup wise, I'm gonna start with my eyes because, you know, if you get fallout and you've already done your foundation, you might not notice the fallout, but when you go out in natural daylight, you can see little parts of where eyeshadow has fallen out in your cheeks, and they can emphasize, you know, all the creasing around here, all the bag. So I like to do my eyes first and then completely wipe off any fallout and then do my foundation. Okay, so with my eyes, I'm going to start with a primer like always, and if your eyes are bloodshot, mine aren't because like I said I haven't been crying. I should have found an onion so I could be more realistic, but if your eyes are bloodshot, then you can get whitening eye drops. Colors that go with absolutely every eye color, and we're going to start off with this light brown. And you just want to pat this all over your lid, up to the crease. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Loose Shimmer Powder, and I know this is like a powder, I'm pretty sure this is for your face, but I always use it as an eyeshadow, and it's great because it was $12 and there's so much powder in this. I've had this for ages, I can't even remember when I bought this, but it's lasted so long and I'm not even halfway through it. And we're going to go ahead and just pat this in the center of our eye, and this will just make our eye look more open by having the lighter color in the middle. Staying away from any maroon colors, even though I love maroon colors, I'm staying not to any of those reddy purpley colors. I'm going to try and go more brown. So I'm going to be using this shimmery goldy brown right here, just in the outer corner. taking this brown here, which is just a darker brown. I'm going to be going in my crease like this. I know it looks really bad now, but we will be blending. I'm just going to blend them all in. A black gel liner, like this one right here. I line the top lash line. So you want to use an eyeliner that is waterproof, just in case. Fortunately, that eyeliner was not waterproof, so what I'm going to be doing is just taking a matte, normal black eyeshadow with absolutely no shimmer in it on the same angled brush, and we're going to go over the top of the eyeliner and it'll just help it stay in place. I've realised my eyeliner is a little bit thick, but I like it this thickness. I've been wearing it like this for a few days now, and you know, if you want it a bit thinner, you can do it a little bit thinner. If you like it this thickness, then go ahead and do it this thickness. Okay, so if you want, you can stop there with the eyes, but for me, I've got these big circles for eyes, so if I don't have anything underneath my eyes, then it makes me look more tired. So what I'm doing is I'm just wiping off my angled brush so we don't have black on it anymore, so it's nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and find a brown eyeshadow that you like. You can go ahead and use a black, but I'm going to be using this brown one right here. It's just a dark brown one that we used in our crease up here. I'm just going to get that and make my eyes look a little bit more awake by going underneath the bottom lash line. My brush was a little bit wet when I put the brown eyeshadow on from when I wiped it on this little wipe here. And that does help the colour go on better if you wet the brush a little bit, but it does make it a little bit hard to keep control, so you can go ahead and, you know, change the shape. Make sure you didn't go too low at any areas. I did go ahead and put the brown eyeshadow very carefully on the waterline. Not necessarily have to. I find if you don't have anything on your waterline, your eyes will look more awake and more bright. But I usually find having the really dark waterline done, it does make your eyes look a little bit more whiter. It's up to you, that part is completely optional. Especially if you're going to school, you might not be allowed to have like the dark waterline done, so you can just skip that step or take a white or a cream kind of off-white or pinky colour eyeliner and just very lightly line the waterline. Just help them look more awake and more open, but for me, I kind of like it with the dark. I'm also going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and add mascara, and you do want to make sure you use waterproof mascara if you have any. And take my wipe and remove any fallout so we can do our foundation. And I'm going to be using my Revlon Photo Ready base, and I'm going to apply this all over my skin. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready foundation, and I'm going to mix it with the moisturizer I used before. I find that when I've been crying, it's like all the moisture from my skin goes out my eyes and my skin's left really dry, which is really weird. If you do find your face is red and blotchy, then I'd recommend probably just using foundation, don't mix it. And now I'm going to go ahead with concealer, and if you don't have any parts that are visible that you need to conceal, then skip this step. We don't want to make our face look too cakey, we want to make it look as natural as we can. So I'm going to be using the Garnier Roll-On Anti-Dark Circles Concealer, and this has caffeine in it, so it'll help our eyes as well. I'm just going to pop a little bit under here. Then I've got my Smashbox High Definition Concealer, which I got from when I was in Melbourne. I'm just going to get a little bit on my finger. And we're going to pop this around our nose because that's where you'll get red quickly. And I'm also going to use the rest of it around my eyes as well, just to help conceal. Then with your ring finger, you want to blend it all in soft tapping motions. And now I'm going to set that all in by lightly using a pressed powder. Taking a white eyeshadow, I'm going to just apply this underneath my brow. I'm going to be taking a light pink lipstick, and this is a really pretty colour. You can take whatever colour lipstick you like. Now we're done with our makeup, I'm going to do my hair, and I'm just going to curl my hair. I'll do it really quickly, I'll speed through this part. If you want to see how I curl my hair, I will link a video in the butt bar, so check that out. Okay, so this is the final look, and I hope this was helpful. Let me know what your favourite tricks and tips are for if you've been crying or upset. So one of the best cures to anything and everything, whether you're sad or you're not sad, is definitely retail shopping. So go ahead and do what makes you happy, you know, get back out there, and things will just fall into place. It was useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!